Coming up on today's show, I got a big one for you here, as we'll always recap yesterday. I got some really good information to share with you guys, and then of course we'll get in some bets. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody's Wednesday treating them so far? I'm your host, Jason Mattis, as always. Thanks for settling on with me here on another episode of Winning Bets, where we give out free sports picks every day. Let's go ahead. I got a lot of information to give you guys, a lot of good information to give you, but of course, we got to start off with recapping yesterday first. As you guys can see right here, we went 1-1 yesterday. The one pick that I gave you here on YouTube was a CJ McCollum over 22.5 points. That was the one pick of, normally we talk about on the show here yesterday that the books make the numbers, pretty close to their average. That one was at 22.5, where he averages 28 points a game. So I felt really good for that one. And sure enough, McCollum came through, cashed that bet with 26 points. Got tripped up there. As you can see on Royce O'Neal, his rebounds of over 6.5. I mean, that's kind of a bad beat. Bad beat in the sense that he was right there with 5 entering the fourth quarter, but due to the score being a blowout, he just didn't see the court in the entire fourth quarter, as all the other starters didn't. So he never had an opportunity, to get 2 more rebounds. So that's just really, really unfortunate. Nobody would have predicted that to be a blowout. I mean, the Nets didn't have Kevin Durant due to COVID issues. We got a good Jazz team. That blowout absolutely surprised everybody. So unfortunately, we do go 1-1 on the day, so we lose 0.1 units. But because of our good Monday, we stay profitable on the week at plus 0.76 units. I got some really good information now. Let's get into here. You guys know I'm all about helping you. I mean, that's why I do this. That's why I put, the time making these videos. I just really, really genuinely care about you guys and want to help you. So I wanted to share some information that I've come across. The first one being over at PointsBet starting on Friday for NFL Wildcard Weekend. All their spreads, they're doing no juice. Everything is at even money. So if you're going to make a bet for the wild card weekend out and you have PointsBet, obviously that book available to you, I would advise holding off till Friday. You're not going to get a better price. I mean, plus 100 will beat everybody. I even looked this morning, of course, DraftKings and FanDuel's at, their typical minus 110. I saw minus 108, minus 114, what have you. So I would really advise holding off till Friday, with the caveat of, that being said, you guys know I gave you Bills minus 6.5 yesterday at minus 105. I feel really comfortable with that. Would I like that at even money come Friday? Yeah, of course I would like that. I can win more profit. But the caveat is, don't wait till Friday if you like it, because generally if you like something, like I like Bills minus 6.5, a lot of other people will make minus 6.5, and all of a sudden minus 6.5 becomes minus 7, minus 7.5, and we know in the NFL, there's certain numbers where it's just really important. 6.5 is dramatically better than 7.5 for the obvious reason. So don't wait till Friday if you like a line. If you like a line, go ahead and jump on it. But if you're willing to wait and maybe be cautious and see if maybe the lines will be stable, then you can obviously wait till Friday and get it plus money. So that's my only caveat there. I'm glad I jumped on Bills minus 6.5. I'd hate to see that become 7 or 7.5. So as great as even money is, I'll go ahead and take Bills minus 6.5 a little bit early. Now, I haven't placed any more other bets. You guys know that. If I had, I would, obviously give them to you. I'm kind of waiting until Friday myself. I love even money. The lines aren't moving really all that much right now, so I think we can wait until Friday and have the same point spread as DraftKings and FanDuel and get it at even money. So wanted to share that with you guys. Another thing I want to share with you guys is DraftKings. They're doing a college basketball 100% profit. That's right, 100% profit. I don't miss on these opportunities in terms of placing bets. I don't have a college basketball play for you right now today. I more just wanted to make you aware that DraftKings has this promotion going on. And I will tweet out a college basketball play at some point today. It's at Winning Bets Pod. It's at Winning Bets Pod. Sometime today, I'm getting out a college basketball play. You can't pass up 100% profit. I mean, you just can't do it. So definitely be getting into college football play. And then the last thing I want to more just remind you guys, and if you want to reach out to me on this last little bit of information, by all means do so. But I had somebody hit me up on Twitter it was last night or 2 days ago, something like that. I think it was 2 days ago. Hit me up on Twitter. It was like, hey, we just got FanDuel in our area. I'm going to go ahead and create a FanDuel account. I see on FanDuel's site that you can refer a friend and get some money. So he reached out to me asking for my refer a friend referral code. So therefore, once he signs up and places one bet, he gets $50. And then because I was the friend that referred him, I get $50. So I just want to just remind you guys, as sports betting becomes available in all these other states, to make your friends, like, don't just rush to create an account on the day that it's legal in your state. Just hold off a little bit and give your friends these referral codes. This is free $50 for your buddy and yourself. Don't miss this opportunity. And I'll even tell you guys this right here: when this same refer a friend code came out, obviously here in Illinois where I live, I signed up my wife. I went ahead and signed her up, so she can get the free $50. I can get the free $50. She has zero interest in making a bet, doing anything. Once I accomplished, the goal, I went ahead and drained her money back down to zero, and I, obviously took her free $50 and just, added it right up into my bank account. So I would, say kind of even do that if you don't have any friends and that are looking to get into sports betting or obviously already in it. Sign up your wife. I mean, it's free $100. That's free $100. I mean, don't miss out on free money. We know how tough sports betting is. Don't let free money pass you by. Do the same thing I kind of did with my wife. But I just want to remind you guys of that. And of course, if you want to reach out to me for my refer a friend code on whether it's DraftKings, PointsBet, or FanDuel, those are $3 I use. I would obviously appreciate that, but it was more kind of just reminding you guys of this refer a friend program, and I just don't want you guys to miss out on free money. So that was my other thing I wanted to remind you of. All right, I wanted to let you guys know of a current sweat that I've got going on. I tweeted some soccer bets earlier this morning in Serie A. As you guys can see right here, tweeted out 4 soccer bets earlier. Already, 3 of them have already been played. We got the over 2.5 in Bologna Undesi. That one already cashed. Ciro Immobile, he already cashed. He got a goal in the second half. Unfortunately, both teams will score no in the Roma match. Roma gave up a set piece goal in like the 75th minute, something like that. It was just real dumb. It was off a corner. It was really unfortunate because they were on their way to holding a clean sheet, but we didn't get that one. But I'm currently sweating, as you can see on this tweet, Napoli. If I get that Napoli win, we can all win. I mean, there were people that replied on the Twitter that obviously followed me on this pick. We can all win 2.58 units. If Napoli can't get that win, slight damage, but I don't like any damage at all. So let's go ahead. That game starts at 11 a.m. Central Time. I've looked at Napoli's lineup. They've got who you would want out there on the pitch. So let's go, Napoli. Give us a nice morning. Let us win a little over 2.5 units for the people here on Winning Bets. So enjoy that sweat with me, guys. I may hop on YouTube. What would that be? So it starts at 11. That'd be, about 12:45? So about 12:45 Central Time. Or the match would be over at 12:45. So look for me about 12:30. 12:30 Central Time. Look for me to maybe hop on YouTube Live if we've got a good Napoli sweat. Well, I'll hang out with you guys. Enjoy that. Always love getting on YouTube with you guys. The one bet I've got for you guys, and then I've got a parlay I want to share with you guys, is I'm going to go ahead and use my soccer system in the Man United Manchester City game. It's a cup game, the Carabao Cup. I just don't see. I mean, I can make a case for either team winning this game, and this is the scenario where I just love using my soccer system. I'll put a half unit on the Man U win. I'll put a half unit on the draw. Cover 2/3 of the outcomes in this match. City's having a little bit of a crisis right now in terms of injuries and COVID. They've got Kyle Walker and Edison, for example, aren't going to be playing, and a few other players that they rely on that are that guys that are starting 11 in their A squad. They're not available due to COVID issues. So couple that with United's obviously in good form in second place. They're flying high this season. They're playing really well themselves. No reason why we won't get the strongest lineup from both of these clubs. Can't say that City is definitely going to win. So just fits real perfectly here in my soccer system. So if we get the Manchester United win, we can win 0.8 units. And if we get a draw in this matchup, we can win 0.88 units. So the value is really good here. I'll take my chances, cover 66% of the outcomes, and let's go Manchester United, or let's go draw. I mean, I'm gonna be all eyes on that game. You guys know I'm obviously love Man United, so I'll be all over that one a little bit later on. We can jump on YouTube again for that one too and enjoy a sweat together if it comes down to it. The parlay I wanted to share with you guys is a six-legged NBA parlay. You guys know we did this last time with my answers on the Fox Bet Super 6 app for a chance to win $25,000, which I've got the video up for. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and do that and submit your picks for that contest this evening. But I did the same thing last time. I took all 6 teams, dumped them in a parlay, did it over a points bet because we know at points bet, one parlay a day that is at least 3 legs or more, you can boost it. So it's a no-brainer to make this bet over a points bet if you have points bet. And that's exactly what I did. But notice I only put $3 on it. You guys know our unit size is $15, so $3 is 0.2 units. If you do this, don't go crazy. This parlay is probably not going to hit, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's really, really tough to hit a 6-legged parlay. I mean, it's brutally hard. So, but if you're sitting there saying, well, why am I going to bet it if the guy just said it's not going to hit? Well, remember on the NBC Sports Predictor app, we do the same thing with my soccer predictions. We take all my soccer predictions and we dump them in a parlay for also $3. Well, we've been doing $5, but we'll scale it back now that we're doing $15 units. But whether way, so we dump $3 on that. I told you we're gonna hit over the course of the season, 3, 4, maybe 5 of those. And in fact, we've already gotten one of those to hit, as you guys remember. You guys remember we were also close to hitting another one when it came down to Monday afternoon with Southampton versus Wolves. So gotten one of those to hit, almost got another one. We know when we get a second one to cash, we're already, going to be positive money at that point with the second one. So just thought I would use the same idea with the NBC Sports Predictor and the Premier League and bring it over here to the Fox Bet Super 6 and the NBA. If you do this, if you decide to join me on this, you have to do it every single week. I believe we'll get it to hit. We will get, I would say the same. I mean, as long as they give us these once a week, and we'll probably hit 3, 4, 5 over the course of the season, but obviously you can't predict when those are obviously going to be. So I think if you commit to doing this, you've got to commit to doing it every single week and just don't put a lot of money on it because you're obviously going to lose a lot more of these than you win, but we only need a couple of these to hit over the course of the season to be profitable. I mean, I think at some point we're going to hit, probably not going to hit that jackpot. I mean, it is brutally hard to get 6 games right, 6 win margins right, and it was extremely tight windows, but we hit 4 out of 6 last week. I expect us to continue putting in big showings. You guys see that, I'm really good in the NFL towards the end of the season. Well, there's a reason why I started off kind of up and down the NFL season, and now I'm just kicking ass. I mean, we've made money the last 6 weeks in a row. It's because as I get more data to analyze, we can make better decisions, right? I mean, that's common sense, right? There's a reason why we're crushing the NFL lately. I expect the NBA to kind of follow suit right now. We're doing really good in prop bets. I assume to continue doing even better in prop bets. And much like this, being able in terms of predicting NBA winners and losers, we're gonna get these to hit. So just wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to do it, please don't put a lot of money on it. You're probably gonna lose. Let's hope we get one right though, and maybe tonight will be the night that we can get our first of a few cashes over the course of the season. And then I want to share with you here, I like right now in League One, Liao is playing Angers. I like right now Liao. The money line is at -120. I haven't pulled the trigger yet because I want to see what Napoli does. If Napoli, gets that nice win, then we're flying high. We've won over 2.5 units. We already got our Manchester United soccer system in play. I've already told you we're going to make a college basketball play. So I'm hesitant to place that bet yet because I just want to see what Napoli does. Napoli gets that win. I'm more than likely going to go ahead and jump on that Liao money line versus Angers today at -120 over at DraftKings. But again, look for me on Twitter. If I decide to pull the trigger, I always tweet it as soon as the bet's over to let you guys know so you can get that value with me. But at least wanted to inform you guys and let you know that that's on my radar as a possibility to bet. That one starts at 2 o'clock. So the Napoli game will be completed before that game kicks off. So let's just see what Napoli does. We're all sweating that together. Like I said, several of you, hit me up on Twitter. So I know there's several of us sweating this Napoli result. So let's see what happens in that game. And then we'll circle back on that Liao versus Angers game a little bit later on this afternoon. Otherwise, guys, we'll enjoy the Carabao Cup game between Manchester City and Manchester United. Look for me on Twitter for a college basketball play later on using a 100% profit boost. You cannot miss out on 100% profit boost. And so that being said, guys, enjoy your Wednesday. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you guys either on YouTube a little bit later on, sweating out one of these games, or I'll see you guys on tomorrow's show. Guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.